So time and time again, whenever I go to estate sales, I always trying to find an item that is definitely undervalued. And sometimes I make purchases that I think I can make money and don't think I will later on. So I end up going to this estate sale this morning. I bought at least like 100 ties. You can see the pile right here. I'm currently sorting them, just going through eBay comps to just make sure I was making a good decision or not. It ended up being like $25 for 100 ties. So I'm only in around 25 cents per tie. Definitely not a category I would recommend you look into, even if you're reselling. If you see ties in an estate sale or you see ties in a garage sale, don't buy them. It's not going to be a good decision. This whole pile is ties that are not worth anything. Either there's 400 listed and there's like 10 or 20 sold, or there is barely any market value and they're just not moving. Like, it doesn't make sense to list these for $5. I'm going to earn maybe like $3 or $4, have to store it, rather just donate it, get rid of it. So going through the ties right now, I'm sorting it by type. So hopefully do lots. Those are all Nordstrom rack type collector ties. These are some Backrack ties, and then the brand I checked out. I really was only looking for these Roberts cable car ties. You can see right here, these Robert Kirk. These ones are actually not that bad. These are probably averaging like $10 to $15 a tie. But yeah, it's, if anything, this was a $25 learning experience of just trying to understand the tie market and just seeing like, okay, maybe it's not really worth investing the time to really look into these. A lot of these are in great shape. A couple of the ones here are definitely pretty torn, and there's definitely some holes, and probably had some moss in his house. But yeah, just going through this has been definitely a learning experience, just trying to figure out like, okay, what can I see for the future? What are some good ways to flip things and build a better what's it called? Build a better background on what ties are actually good. I know for the most part, I'm probably not gonna do this again because I don't think it was really worth the time and the effort, because it's been about, I would say, 2 hours and I'm still going through ties. We probably have like half the bag left that I still got to go through. But always keep that in mind. If you're seeing items priced really cheap, making maybe like a couple cents per item, it's worth picking it up just to research and just see like, okay, you're only in it for like 10 cents and it was a bad decision. Fine. Go donate to Savers, go donate it to Goodwill, get a tax write-off. Great way to learn, and great way to just make sure that you can, spend more time researching it, especially when stuff is cheap. If there's a lot of competition at that sale, pick a bunch of stuff up, figure it out later is kind of what I recommend. So not a bad, I'll still probably end up ahead on this sale, but it doesn't really seem like it was worth the time. So something to keep in mind.